What is up, all you worship peoples? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Nate Meist, and I love equipping worship leaders with helpful and encouraging content. And in this video, we're going to be learning how to play on an acoustic guitar, an oldie but a goodie, In Christ Alone. It's an amazing song and a very popular song around the Easter time of the year. That's why I decided to do a tutorial for it and bring it into my archive series. I just feel like it'd be a huge help to some people that are probably doing this song right now for Easter. I will be doing the Passion version. I hope that doesn't, ruffle too many feathers. I know that there's many versions on the internet that have been done of this song. There is Shane and Shane, there's Passion, there's King's Kaleidoscope, there's all kinds of amazing versions that, artists have done of this song. I just feel like that's kind of the most, churchy version. I know that I myself have done that version, so either way, I hope that this video kind of helps you guys to learn this song, but let's get into it. If you're new here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If these videos are helping you, which is the goal, why don't you give them a like and maybe even subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss future worship tutorials. Alright, so there are three things we'll be going over in this video to help you learn the song on an acoustic guitar. The first thing is key and capo. So the key that the song was originally recorded in for this Passion version, and the key that I'll be playing it in, and how to use your capo to maybe play in some other keys, still using the same chord shapes that I'm going to teach you in this video. The second thing is a strumming pattern that will get you through this entire song, and I'll slow that pattern down for you so that you can see exactly how I'm playing it. And the third and final thing are the chords. I'm going to play through each section of the song individually, and as I do, I'll have these handy little chord diagrams in the upper right-hand corner so that you can see exactly what my finger placement is for each and every chord that I play. Don't forget that this video is segmented, which means that you can skip ahead to any part of the song that you would like to learn right now. Alright, so in this Passion version, they recorded this song in the key of F. What that means for you on an acoustic guitar, typically, is having your capo on fret number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then playing in what's called the C position. That would probably be the most approachable way that you could play in this key on an acoustic guitar. If you don't know what the C position is or how to play in it, I have a video for that, so click up above or down below to learn more about that. I am going to remain in this key for the duration of this tutorial, so I'm going to be in that same C position with my capo on fret number 5, and I figured, that would make it easy for you guys if you're listening to the recording online and going back and forth between that and my tutorial, because they'll match up really nicely. So I'm going to stay right there. Now, if that key is maybe too high for you, it's really easy to move your capo down and still be in the same C position, still use the same exact chord shapes that I'm going to teach you in this video. So let's go down to fret number 4. This would put you in the key of E. Same exact position and shape. Down to fret number 3, now you're in the key of E flat or D sharp, using that same position. Fret number 2, you're going to be in the key of D. Fret number 1, D flat or C sharp. And take your capo off completely, and now you're in the key of C, because you're playing a C position chord. And if you're in standard tuning, that's the chord that you'll be playing if you play a C position. Standard tuning, by the way, is E, A, D, G, B, E. So I will stay in the original key, though, of F, and I'll be playing in that C position. But to make it easy on yourself, if you're using a chord chart, you can download it in the key of C, and then just put your capo in wherever you need to put it to make it in the key that's good for your voice, and then just follow along with the same exact chords and chord shapes that I'm going to teach you in this video, and you should be good to go. Alright, so let's go over this one strumming pattern that will get you through the majority of the song. When we get to the bridge, I'm going to switch to all downstrokes, so that doesn't really count, that section of the song. But let's look at this one strumming pattern that will do every other part of the song. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's slow that down real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Now that's kind of the foundational strumming pattern. It will kind of change as we play through the verses. So let me show you kind of what I'm talking about. I'm going to play through the verse chords real quick to show you how the strumming pattern changes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, in Christ, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. And then it restarts again. So you can see how it definitely changes, and hopefully between those two examples, that'll kind of help to show you how to use the strumming pattern throughout the song. All right, let's play through this intro. So there is a piano lead that they play for this intro. I'm not really going to try to duplicate that on the acoustic guitar. I'm just going to play through the chords. There is a way that you can kind of make it sound like that. I'll show you that after we do the intro, just normally, just playing through the chords. So 1, 2, 3... All right, and then if you wanted to kind of give it that piano lead vibe that they have on the album version, this is kind of what I would do for that. And it kind of gives it the same vibe as the album, so it works. All right, this is verse number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground. Firm through the fiercest drought and storm. What heights of love, what depths of peace, when fears are stilled, when striving cease. My comforter, my all in all. Here in the love of Christ I stand. Straight into the instrumental there. All right, this is the instrumental or the turnaround, whichever you'd like to call it. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, 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 into the next verse right there. All right, then we go into the second verse. Technically, this is actually verse 3 on the original song, but Passion just kind of skipped over the second verse, and they skip right to verse number 3. So this is Passion's second verse, or verse number 2 here. There's also kind of a little build in the middle of this verse, which I will include. So let's go over this verse number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1. There in the ground his body lay, light of the world by darkness slain, then bursting forth in glorious day, up from the grave he rose. its grip on me, for I am his, and he is mine, bought with the precious blood of Christ. Oh, and straight into the next instrumental. Alright, then for this next instrumental, it's the same thing as the instrumental that I already taught you after verse number 1. So just refer back to that first instrumental and you'll be good to go for this one, which is after verse number 2. Alright, this is verse 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1. No guilt in life, no fear in death. This is the power of Christ in me, from life's first cry to final breath. Jesus commands my destiny. No power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from his hands till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand. To another instrumental. And then for the instrumental after this third verse, it's the same exact thing as the first instrumental again after the first verse. So just refer back to that first instrumental for this one after verse number 3. Alright, then we go into the bridge. I'm going to be using all kind of downstrokes here for my strumming pattern, but let's work through this bridge. So 1, 2, 3. I find my strength, I find my hope, I find my help in Christ alone. When fear assails, when darkness falls, I find my peace in Christ alone. I give my life, I give my all, I sing my song to Christ alone. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, all heaven sings to Christ alone. And then they go into another instrumental there, which is the same exact one that's been after every single verse in the song. So you can just refer back to the first instrumental that I taught you after verse number 1, and then this instrumental is going to take you into the ending of the song, essentially. Alright, then after that instrumental, which is after the bridge, they hold the root note C for a good while. I can't really figure out how many measures. It kind of sounds like he starts singing a little early for the ending of the song. But it's like 5 measures-ish, maybe 4 measures before he starts singing the ending of the song, which is basically just the last line of verse 3, till he returns or calls me home. So let's sing through this ending of the song. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand. Here in the power of Christ we stand. So there you have it, guys, a legendary song, In Christ Alone. I hope that the Easter season is going well for you, and maybe you're working this song into your set list. Good on you if you are. It's a challenging song, but a very rewarding song, and an incredible song for your congregation to be singing around this time. I would love to hear your thoughts on this song, if you're playing it for this Easter season, or if you have played it, or what other songs are on your set list for Easter. I would love to hear from you guys, so comment down below. I hope that this video helps you to do this song and just helps you in general, you know, in your worship leading endeavors. And wherever you guys are leading worship, however you're celebrating Easter, I hope that you are just keeping it a little bit, if not a lot of it, praisey, whatever you're doing. Keep it praisey, my friends. I'll see you guys in the next video.